You know all the answers, and whether this side of heaven, I know that you are the healer, and my heart will stay steadfast. I know that you are good, and my heart will stay steadfast. I know that you are good. Comforter, you are to me.
No one believed me. Not even my family. Not even my friends. Yet, I knew what I heard. And I knew what I saw. I knew because He told me. He believed me. So I believed Him. And I don't care what they say. They can talk, they can mock, they can laugh at me. But I knew that He came to me. He told me that He chose me. He chose me.
Like I'm falling apart, and I place my world in your hands, and you come and steady my heart.
He could have chosen anyone else they would have believed. The wife of the high priest, the wife of the king. But He chose me. And to them, my family, my town, I was just Mary, little Mary, the dreamer. But I love my dreams. My dreams were so beautiful, and they're so real. It was in my dreams where I first met Him. I remember. I basked in His presence. It was so beautiful, more brilliant than the sun. I danced with His angels. And I reveled in His glory, so wonderful. My heart was full. I couldn't breathe, I couldn't speak. I was in awe. Those were my dreams. And my dreams were real, and I loved them. I loved them because that is where I first met Him. They were more real than anything I had known, anything in my life, my entire family even. Yet, when I tried to tell people my dreams, no one understood. No one listened to me. They all brushed me aside. So, I kept my dreams to myself. I knew my dreams were special. I knew they meant something. And I wasn't going to let anyone take that from me. I knew there was something wonderful planned, something from my dreams. I was pregnant with expectation, yet I didn't know what it was. This feeling I had, it was strange. It was grand. It was larger than anything I had felt. My whole life, even. Yet on the outside, I went about with life as usual. Preparations were to be made. I was to be married. Yet, there was something stirring deep inside of me, inside of my soul. Something unknown, something unplanned. And I had no idea what it was. Didn't know what it meant until the day He came to me. He came to me. It was like I was dreaming, but I was wide awake. I knew it was Him. I heard His voice in my dreams before. He came to me and He told me that He chose me, that I was chosen. Me, little Mary the dreamer, chosen by the God of the universe. He told me that I was to be his mother, and he was to be my son. It was bizarre. I didn't know what it meant. I was above and beyond my understanding. Yet, he told me, so I believed. And I told him. I told Joseph. I told my family, and as usual, they brushed me aside. They didn't listen. They didn't listen until my dream came alive and was growing inside of me for everyone to see. And that's when it became hard.
What an embarrassment.
The entire town believed. My whole family believed. But they only believed what they wanted to. The rumors that they heard about me.
They don't even know who the father
It was hard.
is.
They all laughed. They mocked me.
It's always
They
a
hurt me.
problem.
My own friends. My family.
Her poor parents.
My own mother and father couldn't bear to look me into the eyes.
What a shame.
That was a disgrace. They wanted to send me away. I brought shame to the entire town, to my whole family. I felt like a disease
Joseph deserves better.
that had to be cut out. Yet, I knew what I knew. And I stopped trying to defend the truth. I stopped trying to get them to understand. Because they would never understand. And they never did.
I feel the floor of heaven tremble.
And I knew that God was with me through all these trials. He told me. I knew I was blessed. He told me I was favored. He told me, do not be afraid. And so I believed and I trusted in him. And I waited. I waited and I trusted. And God was true. My son was born. The dream was alive and real for everyone to see.
And when you sing, all my fears are put to rest.
Yet, whenever we went back to the town, they still talked. They asked who my son belonged to. First it was me, then my son. They asked who his father was. But they didn't believe the truth. They believed what they wanted. Yet, none of that mattered. I knew the truth. And I knew what God told me and what God blessed me with. And that was all that mattered.
When you sigh, the wind becomes a sonnet. When you laugh, the storm around me ceases.
He chose me. Me. He blessed me. Me who no one noticed. Me who no one liked. I was turned into a miracle, giving birth to the light. And I never stopped believing, for he spoke into my dreams, singing songs of sweet love and joy. My heart was full and bursting at the seams. For when life turned gray with winds of hurt and pain, I remembered what he told me and trusted him through all the pain. I did not understand it all. For me, it was not all clear. But when I held my son close, I knew that God was near. He was near when I was ashamed of a sad and lonely son. He was near when my son told me that he was God and they were one. He was near when they took him and hung him upon a tree. He was near when he died on the cross for the world to see. With pain so severe that I could barely breathe, I still remembered what he told me, and still I believed. I never stopped believing, even when my son was crushed, that God had chosen me to birth him, God with us. Me. He chose me. Me. He created me. Me. He blessed me. Me, who no one noticed. Me, who no one liked. I was turned into a miracle, giving birth to the light.
There's no place I can go, your love won't find me. No place I could hide that you don't see. When I'm misunderstood, your love understands me. You see it all, you see it all. You're in everything. There's no place I could go that you won't find me. There's no place I could hide that you don't see. No place I could fall, your love would catch me. You see it all, you see it all through the eyes of love. So come and see me, come and know me, come and search my heart and make me like you, like you. I just wanna be like you. Come and see me, come and know me, come and search my heart and make me new, make me new. I wanna be just